welcome the master of mayhem, Craig Charles.
This is Robot Wars and the last heat in our New Blood Championship. Waiting to earn the right to fight are 6 all-new robots. Reared on havoc, bred for brutality, but unwise in the ways of the war zone. So, shall we go easy on them? Shall we? Hey, let the wars begin!
Our rookies will discover base instincts take over in the war zone. Crush will be crushed, lift will be hoisted, throw will be flipped. Do you have that base instinct to survive? Because on Robot Wars New Blood, we're addicted to the base. I'm glad I'm up here, because down there, they're baying for blood. New blood. They won't accept any old rubbish. They want damage, destruction, devastation, fitting with Robot Wars. I only hope those robots down there are tough. Here's round 1.
From Preston in Lancashire, Cedric Slammer.
Could go absolutely ape.
Cedric, on top of the Slammer. This is Cedric Slammer. He hasn't got a lot to say. Who's doing the driving now?
I'm doing the driving.
You're doing the driving. Now, what are you hoping to achieve with this Maestro wheel with a couple of hunks of metal on it?
Oh, they're not just hunks of metal, they're 4-kilogram blocks of steel, which will spin at 3,000 RPM.
Who are you going to take out first?
The yellow one.
We'll hold you to that. The yellow one. Ash gold.
4-wheel driven with a 3-mech and that vertical spinning heavy bladed wheel. Cedric the monkey riding on top, and watch for the welding. I think there's weak construction here.
From Brentford in Middlesex, Bash Gordon.
The fastest thing in New Blood.
So, this is Bash Gordon. Now, you've got 2 weapons in one here. You've got the axe.
That's right.
Which you'll see there. I don't understand, how does the flipper work? Because the axe must stop it getting to the floor.
Well, the idea is that this swings all the way over to the back of the robot, and when it's on the other side, it's actually very close to the floor. So the idea is we just drive under someone and flip.
So the other side's a flipper and this side's an axe?
That's right, yeah.
Now, how are you going to keep track of that when you're in the arena?
With great difficulty, probably, but we'll give it our best shot.
Very quick at 25 miles an hour, there's nothing faster. Good manoeuvrability, a strong chassis, the powerful weaponry, but the design is untested and reliability is questionable.
From Mark's Tay in Essex, Pressure.
But it's never come under pressure.
Excuse me.
Hello.
You do know you're on in a minute, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the pressure team, obviously under pressure.
Under pressure.
What are you doing?
Trying to make it work.
So what's under there?
Well,
Trying to make it work?
well, it was
At
all a
this
bit last
stage?
minute. 2 o'clock yesterday morning, still working on it.
Oh dear.
One of our flipper arms is fouling on a ram, so I'm just doing a bit of technical adjustment
Oh yes.
to give me a bit more room.
They're none of them technical on this programme.
That's a 2mm steel shell chassis, inline wheel drive, front and rear flippers, left and right spike side swipers and an axe, all 5 weapons CO2 powered.
Roboteers, stand by.
Here are the teams then. Bash Gordon on the left, captained by Tony Vincent. Cedric Slammer on the right, captained by Jason Alty. And the pressure team, Mike Hamilton Macy, son Adam, daughter Charlotte. There in the arena for the House Robots, Mr. Psycho and Shunt.
3, 2, 1.
2 robots survived this opening melee to fight on in the 4th and final heat of the New Blood Championship. Immediately, Bash Gordon trying to run up to pace to take on Cedric Slammer, turning away, dodging, good manoeuvrability, pressure slow to get going, driving there. Here's young Charlotte, who's 12 years of age. There we can see the Bash Gordon team with the mighty axe down, has that flipper as well. I'm not too sure how that works. Are you? Cedric Slammer with the sort of spinning car wheel blades onto the side of Bash Gordon, and all ready, ripping into the chassis and the armament. We thought the design, untested, might be unreliable. It's about to take on Mr. Psycho, surely not, but that's good driving. Pressing there, the pit release. Will one of the others get caught? Cedric Slammer, all pressure. The Slammer taking on pressure, which hasn't done too much, to be honest, and one of the side panels seems to be coming away. Bash Gordon perilously close to the pit. Cedric Slammer doing all the good work here. Watch out for that a little bit later on. Bash Gordon, where are you going? Pressure. Can you hold on to those side panels which sort of double up as weaponry as well? And Bash Gordon seems to want to take an exit route out of these championships. Where are they going? They're going down in the pit. If that is Cedric Slammer can get them down there. Yes, they can. Bash Gordon have gone. Tony Vincent side out. Charlotte and pressure through.
Bash Gordon commits suicide. Cedric Slammer and pressure, they live on.
Stop right there, Bash Gordon. Look, we can see inside with the aid of damage cam. The chain is on the floor. It should be round the cog. That was your first problem.
Exactly, yes. I think when we hit the sidewall, the force was so great that it just ripped the chain off the cog. A bit of a redesign needed, I think.
And your second problem was the big hole in the floor of the arena.
Yeah, because I lost drive, I couldn't control where it was going, so it was inevitable, really.
Yeah. You didn't get much chance to use that weapon either.
No, unfortunately not, because that happened so early.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, it's a great laugh.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Bash Gordon team. Thank you very much.
Confirmation, though, that Pressure and Cedric Slammer go through. Next up, Fatal Traction, Dr. Fist and Piranha.
From Bournemouth in Dorset, Piranha.
Small fish, big bite.
So this is the Piranha team, Professor Piranha here and Miss Isle, weapons consultant over here. Now, rumour has it in the pits that you've got some nice friends called the Razor team who've been helping you.
Yep.
Now, they haven't actually helped you build the robot though, have they?
No.
But they've been giving you lots of advice.
Yep.
So tell me about Piranha.
All right, it's pretty solidly constructed, completely out of aluminium. We've got then 1-inch titanium blade weapon. It just hits straight through the teeth, which is where it gets the name from. It's covered in teeth.
Okay.
And basically it's going to win.
The giant titanium blade covered in those 1-inch spikes, a metre long. Solid rubber wheels for perfect traction, very fast at 25 miles an hour. But the Shriemek is limited.
From Edgbaston in Birmingham, Fatal Traction.
Ooh, bunny boilers.
Right, Harry, tell me, why have you gone for traction? Why is traction so important? Fatal traction.
We don't want to get pushed in the pit, and we want to push lots of people in the pit as well.
Right. So how have you achieved all that traction?
We've just used loads of motors and good rubber wheels that can have a lot of grip.
Okay, so it's a defence mechanism, but it's also an attack mechanism.
Yeah.
You're going to have them up against the side of the arena wall.
Yeah.
You're going to be pounding them with the saucepan on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the saucepan on the top thing might not happen.
A 6-wheel driven weapons platform with roll bars, basically high traction, flywheel weaponry, but flammable plywood and plastic.
From Beverley in East Yorkshire, Dr. Fist.
Clench Fist too.
Right, at this stage in the proceedings, what do we need to know about Dr. Fist?
Weapon power.
Yeah.
2 5-horsepower engines, more powerful than your average moped engine. Turns this disc at 2,000 RPM, so a lot of chewing going on now.
Okay, so you think you're going to chew the opposition. Now, you said you've got a lot of power. How does that compare to Fatal Traction? Because they've got a lot of pushing power. That's the whole point of their robot.
Yeah, it's reliability that's our problem. Petrol engines, they cut out.
Well, why do you use them then?
Well, it's, risky, power.
Compact and invertible, the disc is 20 kilos, the chassis 3mm welded aluminium but exposed wheels, and a petrol-driven engine. Why?
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the Piranha team. Reese Bennett, Professor Piranha, Mum Melanie, Assistant Missile. Another family team, Fatal Traction on the left, captained by Brian Price, Dr. Fist on the right, captained by Paul Clark. They're in the arena for the house robots. Mr. Psycho. And Matilda as well, our matriarch of mayhem.
3, 2, 1.
come. There you can see the flywheel weaponry on the back of Fatal Traction with the bunny on top. And the sword of the big fish Piranha comes down. There are the controls of Fatal Traction. Harry Price, 12. Felix Price, age 10. There we can see also Melanie Bennett, I think, looking on from the Piranha team. Piranha's big blade taking on Fatal Traction, while Dr. Fist is pushed away by Refbot back into the action, because I don't think Dr. Fist and the petrol engine really has got going until now. One wheel on my wagon, it seems. There's young Harry and Felix in the Fatal Traction control pod, trying to get away from Piranha. The bird's eye view of the war zone. These machines all untested and novices. They're the Dr. Fist team. Paul Clark and Carl Almukhtar from Beverley in East Yorkshire out there. It's all rather tentative thus far. That's a waggle of the Piranha blade. I'm sorry, it wasn't cutting or slicing or swishing. It was a waggle of the blade. And the Fatal Traction weaponry is churning, but not really doing much damage because it's churning at thin air. And Dr. Fist has not really made a great fist of this, has it, at all? Miss Isle, chief cook and bottle washer, she says to the Piranha team. Who's winning this as Matilda looks on? Well, we've seen effort from Fatal Traction, I would say, and that's not bad either. Good steering and control as they open the pit release. Should this go to a judge's decision, they will mark on style, damage control and aggression. Not too sure what they thought of the tussle out there, that trio. All right, come back, build a robot and show us what you're made of. Ha! Raspberries to you. Fatal Traction trying to take on Piranha to the right of your picture. Dr. Fist was being pushed by the Refbot onto the flame pit. For me, that's the weakest of this trio. The Refbot just glancing on as well. And Paul Clark needs to steer Dr. Fist off that flame pit because we know it's a petrol-driven engine. You bring a petrol-driven engine into arena with fire and flames, and you'll be left smoking. Missile looks on as Professor Piranha controls his machine. There in the centre of the arena, Dr. Fist is still moving. Oh! Will it be soon? The hammer of Mr. Psycho missed. And again, I very nearly caught Matilda there. Dr. Fist just away. Look at this. He's lining up another batch of the hammer. Matilda nearly copped it. I think he just missed the spinning rear flywheel of Matilda. We've seen more action from the house robots here, though, really. Matilda comes in. Go on, get out of it, Dr. Fist. If you're going to enter the war zone, if you've got pretensions to be a 7th Wars UK Championship competitor, you've got to do better than this, Dr. Fist. You're now caught in the claw of Mr. Psycho. Huge power. Hoisted way, way above the arena. Mr. Psycho, when standing like that, towers over me. Give you some sense of the size. I'm 3.5 foot tall, by the way. On the flame pit, Dr. Fist, and in real trouble. And burning. Oh, did it just go up then? I think it might just have gone up, the engine. There was a great gout of flame thrown up over the arena. And I think Dr. Fist is finished. It will be soon. Mr. Psycho, bang! If there's anything loose in that, it's been shake, rattle and roll.
Dr. Fist, burnt and hammered. They go out of the competition.
I love it when people go out like that. Wasn't that fantastic? How did you feel?
Going out in style.
You did go out in style. It was brilliant. Right, I mean, it was obvious what went wrong at the end. What went wrong at the beginning? Where did it all start going horribly wrong?
We knew we had reliability problems before we put it in the arena.
Talk me through the damage here. Who did that?
That's Matilda. We've got a good chunk down there. That's Matilda.
Well, let's get round there. Oh, yes, see that, yeah.
And you can see where Mr. Psycho's picked it up and the chassis is distorted.
The whole thing's distorted. Yep, we can see that. And then the fire, of course, look under there. That was once a wheel.
The ref bot pushing me onto the flame pit.
Well, actually, she's burning from
Oh,
this
no,
side
no.
as
I
well.
think you'll find he's trying to help you out there, the ref bot.
Well, anyway, Dr. Fist has gone. Fatal Traction and Piranha go through. This is how they line up in round 2. Pressure will meet Piranha, but first up, Fatal Traction and Cedric Slammer.
Right, they might have Cedric Slammer against the fluffy bunnies over there.
Bunny stew.
Who's going? Bunny stew is it going to be? Right, now, really, they've got the traction. That's what they've focused their whole design on. Have you got the traction to beat it?
We've got the traction to push it. We're going to push it and we're going to smash it. Hopefully we'll have enough power to flip it over.
Right, OK. Let's see what they think. So, young Harry and young Felix, they think that you're not going to be a problem for them.
They're wrong.
Are they more powerful than you, or are you more powerful than them?
I think we're more powerful, but they're faster.
Felix, how do you get around that? If they're speedier than you, what are you going to do? If they're nipping round and round and round, how are you going to catch them?
We're probably just going to spin round and use our weapon.
OK. What about the bunny? I think the bunny might not make it.
Well, it doesn't matter if he doesn't.
So, the melees. A nice, gentle welcome for our newcomers. But hey, no more pleasantries. This is round 2.
Cedric Slammer.
With Cedric, the monkey, on board again. Jason Alty, James Cragg and Michael Sensak in the control booth.
Fatal Traction.
A team of Bryn Bryce and his boys Harry, age 12, and Felix, age 10.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look who we've got in the arena. Growler. And Sir Killalot with the lance and the claws.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Let's have a look at the differing drives here. Fatal Traction, 620-watt wiper motors at 24 volts. Cedric Slammer, 2 1200-watt motors. About the same power, I think. Oh, Cedric Slammer, though, with a good side-on attack on Fatal Traction. And parts of the body of Fatal Traction being ripped away by that formidable spinning car wheel weapon with its heavy steel blades. Fatal Traction stopped in its tracks. Cedric Slammer ongoing, on top. The bunny is in danger. Little bunny, run away, hop away, get back to your burrow. It's the monkey against the bunny, and at the moment, Harry and Felix Bryce, the bunny boys of Fatal Traction, are in dire peril as Sir Killalot closes in. They have them in the CPZ. Growler on one side, Sir Killalot on the other. It looks gloomy for Fatal Traction as they're hoisted up into the air. Just seen there James Cragg, the weapon operator of Cedric Slammer, looking on. They've backed away to a safe distance, and no wonder as they look to see the demise of their opponent here, Fatal Traction. One roll over bar has been ripped away. In goes Growler. Will he clamp down with those mighty jaws? He does. He misses. He must be tired. We'll have another try. That's part of the body plate of Sir Killalot that's been ripped away there in the centre of the arena. So some damage has been caused. More there. The roll bar has completely gone from Fatal Traction on one side. The pit has been released. The ref bot looking on. And Fatal Traction, with the lurid lipstick logo, is about to kiss goodbye to Robot Wars, the New Blood Championship. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. None. Gone. Fatal Traction. Dismay for Harry and Felix. Now, of course, the house robots can come out to play with devilish intent. And a laugh on the face of Jason Alty, the captain of Cedric Slammer. Growler's out there. Cedric, I'd stay away. You have to fight another day, of course, later on in this 4th and final heat of the New Blood Championship on Robot Wars. The drop zone! And Cedric Slammer got in too tight. Has that caused damage for later on? Certainly it did for the beaten Fatal Traction. Down came the drop zone. All sorts of wheels and tyres in there. And certainly Cedric Slammer was caught a wee bit. Fatal Traction bore the main brunt. And that's just about finished them off. Anything not bolted down came loose there. The wheels are turning, but there's no one at home. Growler has another nibble. Where's he going to go with this now? A bit of burning for Fatal Attraction. Is the bunny still on board? I'm not too sure. Did it fly from the flipper's thrust? Well, you've got Welsh Rarebit. And they're still laughing. Growler pushes Fatal Attraction away. And that's the final sign, I think, of Fatal Attraction in the New Blood Championship. Being thrust through the air. What a sorry end.
Well, that rabbit certainly didn't have a lucky rabbit's foot. Cedric Slammer through to the heat final! Fatal Attraction. Turned into a right bunny boiler, didn't it? What went wrong?
We lost it from the start when they just came out straight away.
Yeah. It wasn't a great start, was it?
No.
No. You disappointed?
Yeah.
How long has it taken to put this thing together?
Oh, about 15 months.
15 months.
On and off.
And it all kind of ended in about 15 seconds, didn't it?
Yeah, it needs a rebuild now.
Back to the workbench and a rebuild.
Yeah, rebuild. We obviously want a better weapon on it.
Certainly want it. You need something that's going to be devastating. You're messing with the big boys now.
Yeah. A real monkey killer we need.
Anyway, I hope you enjoy Monkey Killer. I hope you enjoyed the war zone. Ladies and gentlemen, Fatal Attraction! Cedric Slammer. You certainly slammed them, didn't you?
Yeah. His armour wasn't up to much, I don't think, not for that weapon.
No. What was your plan? What was your game plan?
The monkey had been eating bananas, that's what did it.
Yeah. It looks like he three-shredded wheat as well.
I think he did.
The heat final.
Yes.
You've seen some of these other newcomers. Who are you scared of?
None of them, really.
You're not scared of any of them?
No.
This is what we like, a little bit of confidence.
That's right, yeah.
So you'll take anyone?
Oh, well, yeah, with that weapon, yes, no problem.
Are you going to go all the way?
Yep.
Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Go hell for leather for Cedric Slammer!
Cedric, the monkey rides on, Fatal Attraction gone, Pressure and Piranha next up.
The pressure. I can't help but think under pressure.
Definitely.
Okay, now, how do you feel about the opposition, Piranha?
Don't know till we get there. I'll tell you when it's over.
What do you think? What do you think about that weapon?
Pants.
I'm going to talk to the experts now. Because, look, you have expert advice, don't you?
Yeah, sure do.
Now, we've got the Razor Boys here, just in case you hadn't recognised them. Fat chance. And they've been helping you. Now, not in a way that means they've built your robot for you, because you built it all yourself.
Yeah.
But how helpful have they been? Or have they just been a pain?
I know that they've let us use the workshop and stuff to cut the weapon because we don't have a mill. But just generally, Ian's looked over the electrics and stuff. It's all done well, I think.
Is this the Roboteer of the future? You're saying that just before he goes into battle.
This lad is a potential trophy winner. Maybe not now. This may be his big learning curve of what it's all about. But if he keeps it up, then he could supersede us.
So what does it take to make your dreams come true then?
Dedication and hours of hard work.
And a really good mum.
Yeah, lots of good cooked dinners.
Good luck, but you're against a top team.
Piranha.
Well, if you can get advice from world champions, take it. Young Reese there, having help from Razor.
Pressure.
Team of the Hamilton Macy family, Dad Mike, children Adam and Charlotte.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Matilda there, and Shunt as well. All those are blades at either end.
3, 2, 1.
It's going to be a good fight here. We didn't really see Pressure's 5 weapons working in the opening melee. Just see one side panel, one side thruster shutting, and there the rear bulldozer blade in the front one, lifting Piranha up again. Hey, you're talking lifting 19 kilos. That was a great attack, and in came Matilda as well to cause damage on Piranha, ripping away part of that buffed aluminium shell from the front of Piranha. There you can see the damage. Piranha, quick at 24 miles an hour, will have to do some scuttling now. Reasonably reliable, they've told us. We know it's got the good weaponry, the saw, if it can make meaty contact, but pressure here, very impressive. Has the front and rear flippers, the left and right spike side swipers. Charlotte is at the control of the weaponry. Adam is out there as well with the weaponry. Mike the captain, and the main driver of pressure needs to get away from Shunt's blade and Piranha's saw. Pressure on top, Piranha's come back. This is a terrific tussle. There we can see Mike trying to steer pressure away, but they are squeezed between the enemy and the house robot. Are they getting full radio control out there to pressure? You can see there the serrated bulldozer front trying to lift Piranha up, getting underneath. Piranha 0.7 centimetre ground clearance, slightly higher and more vulnerable than pressure. Pressure is the heavier of the two machines, certainly the slower of the two. Side by side. If it stopped here, I'd go for pressure, I think. More aggression, more control. Piranha has it all to do. In the remaining moments, should it go to a judge's decision? Piranha spinning away. Many times I've disagreed with the judges. They are the men with the brains. Pressure. Under attack from Piranha. Down comes the saw. Not a great controlled attack, though, by young Reese. Brilliant that he's done everything on this machine. Designed it, built it. How potent is that weaponry? The big saw blade of Piranha, 1 metre long, titanium covered. Is it really causing damage or just scratches? Pressure trying to turn away. You can see there the rip side metal of Piranha flapping away. The aluminium. Good traction for Piranha with the solid rubber wheels. Now they've locked horns. Who will lift who? Pressure looks, I think, quite well protected on those sides as well. Has the sort of flanges down the side to protect. Pressure now. Sizing up Piranha. Coming for a full frontal attack. Piranha dodges to the side. Turns, tries to get Piranha from the rear. This is a very good fight, you know. Lots of tactics being used. Stylish driving, which they'll need should they ultimately get through to Robot Wars, the 7th Wars, the next UK Championships. It's going to go to a judge's decision. Piranha damaged. Pressure okay, but which way will it go? Who will the judges say have won it?
Well, no clear winner there. This is where the judges earn their money. While they're making up their minds, let's see the highlights.
Very good, wasn't it, Craig? Pressure on the attack on Piranha. Early on, lifting, slamming into the sidewall. Then damage sustained by Piranha from the house robot. So pressure on top here. Another attack by them. Then back came Piranha. Pressure caught between two. Points docked off pressure. Could it be level at this stage?
The judges have made the decision. You know what they're looking at. Style, control, damage, and aggression. Controversy is never very far on Robot Wars, because on damage, they've gone for pressure! Well, are you shocked?
No, not shocked, but it would be nice to have got through next round.
I to be honest, thought you'd got it.
Yeah, seemed to get quite a few hits in, so kind of thought that way, but...
You were battering them. I mean, you had a slow start. It was almost over before it began, really. They came right at you. But after that, you regained your composure and you came at them. You were more aggressive. You're getting more hits in. He's only got a bucket. You had that sort of... Is that a saw or a hammer?
A saw hammer.
A saw hammer. A brand new Robot Wars weapon. So, in the end, they pushed you onto Matilda's flywheel. And they've gone for the damage, because Matilda ripped you apart a bit.
It was kind of only superficial, though. It's like thin as tin foil, so it's never really
That bit is the finished bit of the robot, so, you know.
Tinfoil, Robot Wars, don't really go together, do they, eh?
Yeah. But we got a few hits in. I'm surprised about that, because we did get a load of hits in, so...
Will you come back and see us again?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's got the bug now. He's got the bug. Let's hear it for Piranha!
Well, what do you think about that, then?
Pretty good.
Were you shocked, or did you think you'd stolen it?
No, I thought we were going to lose that.
You thought you were going to lose that? Your book is quite good, actually. It's quite strong, isn't it?
It's very tough, yeah. Unfortunately, Mr. Psycho had a go at our axe earlier, and it's kind of creeping out rather than flying out, so it wasn't very effective.
But, I mean, you managed to get them onto Matilda's flywheel, which did all the damage.
I think that was more luck than judgment. I think if the fight had been longer, we'd have run out of battery power.
Hey, so look. Hey, and guess who you're fighting? Cedric Slammer.
Isn't that the one with the monkey on the top?
That certainly is, yeah.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
I want to flame it so it goes up in fire.
I'll have a word with Sergeant Bash and see if we can flame that monkey for you, all right?
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the pressure!
Well done, lads.
Piranha, small fish, big pond out. Fatal Attraction 2, Cedric Slammer and Pressure go on. And they meet in the Heat 4 New Blood final. Well, the crowd have loved every moment of this heat, especially when it seems to have thrown up a terrific final. Let's see how the two teams got this far. Cedric Slammer did battle with Bash Gordon, tearing. Bash Gordon in a tearing hurry to go down the pit, went out. Piranha was up against Dr. Fist, which didn't really make much of a fist of it at all. And they were also eliminated. Next up for Cedric Slammer, Fatal Traction. Dented, bashed and broken. Pressure took on Piranha in the fight of the night for me so far. The judges gave it to Pressure. It was very close. They'd just done enough.
So, fighting for a place in the New Blood Grand Final on my right, Cedric Slammer. Now, how much damage have you sustained on the journey here?
None.
None. When I say the journey here, I don't mean in the car. I mean the long road of battles. So what have you been spending your time doing?
Sharpening the blade.
Yes. They've been sharpening the blade. Now, that's not good news for you.
Not very. We've taken a lot of damage from the house robots. They've scuffed us up a bit, and our axe is out of action.
Yeah.
We're hoping that we can turn them over and put them into these CPZs.
You've still got the flipper?
Yeah.
And you're running, what, 40%, 60%?
Thereabouts. We've got a few steering problems as well.
Which is it, 40 or 60?
Well, it's nearer 60.
You're only about 60%, okay.
Yeah.
You've got a few weapons, but your axe is out of order.
Yeah.
Do you think you can do it?
We can try.
Good luck, can you do it?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, yes. Good luck, can you do it?
Yes.
That's what we wanted to hear. They can do it.
And so we come to this New Blood Heat final. Cedric Slammer against Pressure, who got the benefit of a judge's decision. One of the judges has joined me up here, Professor Noel Sharkey. Interesting Pressure, isn't it? Multi-weaponry?
Yes, it is, yeah. 5 weapons. 2 of them are sort of side weapons for self-righting and for pushing people, and the one at the front, one at the back for flipping, and then an axe.
And Cedric Slammer, what are the strengths there?
Well, it's got a spinning disc, but the thing about Pressure is that with 5 weapons, it's not focusing the power in any one. That might be a better idea. So you've got 5 weak weapons rather than 1 strong one. So ultimately, I'm not sure how far it will go. Cedric Slammer's got the spinning disc, and we know they're pretty powerful, and it might rip Pressure up a little bit.
Well, they'll learn because it's New Blood. How important is this New Blood competition
I think it's absolutely vital, because what you have at Robot Wars is you have not just good robots being developed and evolving over time, but the driving skills of those people are evolving over time. So people come in 4 years ago, now they're excellent old dogs, if you know what I mean, and they can trick a beginner into the pit, and even though they might have a better robot. So the New Blood really seeds Robot Wars, gives them a bit of experience, gives them a chance to push along, see what they need to do to develop the robot further. So it's a great idea, really.
All right, thanks for the moment, Noel. And for me, the pressure will be too much for Pressure. It's Cedric Slammer.
Well, there's only one place left in the New Blood Grand Final, and there's only one way to get it. Let the final begin!
Cedric Slammer
driven, designed and built by Jason Alty, there in the middle.
Pressure.
Mike Hamilton-Macy on the right, Adam and Charlotte with him.
Roboteers, stand by.
Sergeant Bash is in the arena for the House Robots with Sir Killalot. Deadly duo.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Pressure quick to get out of the traps. Now moving away from Cedric Slammer's vertical high-speed spinning car wheel with its blades crunching in on the front of Pressure. We know that Pressure has to try and get in underneath Cedric Slammer's 5-centimetre high and vulnerable ground clearance to flip. Get it into the CPZs, they said. They're trying to do that. This is a worthy effort early on here by Pressure, and they're pushing Cedric Slammer back. This is good stuff by Pressure because they know they'll sustain damage later on. The longer it goes, one of the side panels yawns open. Can Cedric Slammer now take advantage? No, it's shut again very quickly. Cedric Slammer slow to move there. The monkey's head bandaged, I think it is. It's a little bit war-wounded. Cedric Slammer can't cause any real damage at the moment. Panel against spinning wheel. This is interesting, you know. I didn't think it would last this long. And Cedric Slammer, Charlotte, Adam and Mike are doing very, very well. Ah, now it's one of the side panels wedged open. I think it has. I don't think it's closing properly. Charlotte, you need to get that panel shut down. Has it closed now? No, not quite. Cedric Slammer, can they take advantage? What are they doing here, Cedric Slammer? They're not really getting involved. They're backing away. Perhaps waiting to see if Pressure goes into a CPZ where it'll be vulnerable from the House Robots. They can attack and they're being squeezed. Look, it's like a sheepdog trial. They're trying to squeeze Pressure in there into their own zone. Cedric Slammer comes back on Pressure. Sir Killalot and Sergeant Bash are working very well in tandem there. It was quite ghastly to watch. Ghastly and delicious too, of course. If you're like me and like to see the metal being munched, Cedric Slammer's spinning wheel is stopped. How quickly for it to get up to full speed again? Speedy, very speedy. The monkey shaking on top, little Cedric. It's been a memorable ride for him out there, hasn't it? Gives the name to Cedric Slammer, caught by Sir Killalot. This is a very good final and very close. Much closer than I thought it would be. Adam looking on, hands on head. What more can Pressure do? Cedric Slammer's weaponry has not been as potent as we thought it would be. Sir Killalot brings Cedric Slammer up into the air, slams down again, caught by Pressure. Sir Killalot once again on Cedric Slammer, almost tipping it up and over. Has a 3-mech, hasn't been tested yet. Sir Killalot now closing in and trying to crush Pressure. The sleek, low 100-kilo steel shell and chassis machine. Pressure on the flames. Cedric Slammer's wheel still spins. The ref bot comes in and has a glance. The spinning wheel at the centre of the arena has been activated. You'll have to watch out for that, competitors, otherwise you could be flung away. Sir Killalot has Cedric Slammer in its grip, moves it towards the flame pit. Cedric Slammer, I think, will survive because we're going to have a count to the judges, and our 3 brainy boffins will have to make the decision. Who wins and who goes through to the new blood final? What a close heat final tussle that was.
Both robots still mobile. At the end of that battle, we're going to have to go to the judges. They're looking at style, control, damage and aggression.
My verdict, haven't got a clue. Pressure on the attack, good attack on Cedric Slammer there. Cedric Slammer forced to retreat across the arena. Good early work by Pressure. And again, Cedric Slammer failing to take advantage of a weakness on Pressure's side. And on the evidence of this, I'd go for Pressure, but hey, I'm no judge.
And the judges have made their decision. The criteria, style, control, damage and aggression. And purely on damage alone, they've gone for Cedric Slammer! Guys, in your last fight against Piranha, I thought you were quite lucky that you kind of pushed Piranha onto Matilda's flywheel. And you won that one on damage. But this time you got completely battered.
Mullered.
I mean, that bucket.
It's tough, but it's not that tough.
I mean, let's face it, after the Piranha fight, you kind of fizzled out towards the end, didn't you?
We were losing it towards the end.
Well, this fight, you kind of fizzled out at the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, you just couldn't seem to get into the fight.
No. Couldn't steer around to get onto them to flip them.
I bet you're glad you've lost anyway, because it's going to take months to repair that robot, isn't it?
Well, we got this far, so it's good.
Yeah, have you enjoyed... Enjoyed competing in Robot Wars?
Of course.
Will you be back?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Bigger?
Better.
Harder?
Yes.
That's what we like to hear. Let's hear it for Pressure! Well, guys, you're through to the New Blood final.
Indeed.
How do you think that one went for you?
Well, we sustained some damage, yeah.
Well,
the monkey got burnt.
Well, I promised them that we'd try and burn that monkey for them.
It's still in one piece.
It's still in one piece, yeah. You must be pleased with the way that went. I mean, the disc is quite destructive, isn't it?
Yeah, Pressure's a tough robot, and I knew we'll have problems getting through that armour.
Yeah.
But its weaknesses were the flippers on it.
Yeah.
So we're concentrating on them.
What about the New Blood finals? Are you feeling confident that you can win them?
If I can get the robot working again, yes.
Is it sort of
I don't know.
Problems?
We seem to hit him a bit hard, and that's when I lost control on that left-hand side.
Yeah.
So.
Well, go and get it fixed. We can't wait to see you in the final.
Okay,
go ballistic, Cedric Slammer! Untried, untested, with a few design flaws, but they've come and done the business on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Hello, Craig, Philippa. It was great.
Oh, the house robots are amazing. Robot Wars is the best.
The flipper was really good.
Coming next time, the New Blood final with 4 machines: Thor, Storm 2, Cedric Slammer, and Mute, all competing for the big prize.